Have you ever felt like you're drowning in stuff, but somehow none of it really brings you true happiness? I know I have. For years, I've chased the idea that more was better. More clothes, more gadget, more things. And yet, it left me felt emptier and more stressed than ever. But about 4 years ago, my husband lost his job during the pandemic, and I was pregnant with our third baby. For the first time, we found ourselves with just a one-income family. I was really scared, so I started questioning everything I was buying and why I was buying them. And in doing so, I discovered something surprising. Consuming less actually gave me more peace, clarity, and freedom. This is something that I've never experienced, and I could have never imagined buying less can actually give me more. So if you've ever wondered what life can look like with less, stick around. This video is for you. I started working in a retail store when I was about 16 years old, and honestly, that was when my love for shopping really took off. I was surrounded by new things all of the time, and I loved the feeling of getting something new, whether it was a trendy piece of clothing or a designer purse. As I grew older, that desire for nicer things grew even stronger. I felt like I deserved the finer things in life, and who doesn't want to treat themselves once in a while, right? But here's the thing, I started noticing that all those purchases weren't actually making me feel better. Sure, a new purse or a sleek car felt great at first, but the joy wasn't always sticking around. It was so short-lived. Over time, it started affecting my mental health, and let's be real, my bank account as well. I was constantly chasing the next thing to fill some kind of void, but it never truly worked. About 4 years ago, I decided that enough was enough. I wanted to live more intentionally, so I started tracking my spending. And you know what? It was really eye-opening. I realized just how much money was going to things that didn't really bring me lasting happiness. The more I tracked, the more I realized how much peace comes from not constantly buying new stuff. By being more mindful of what I was purchasing, I was able to pay off a lot of debt. It wasn't easy, but slowly and surely, I started to see real progress. And here's the thing. Living with less didn't mean that I had to sacrifice the thing that truly mattered. In fact, it helped me focus on them even more. Consuming less also made me more aware of the impact that my purchases were having on the planet. By buying fewer things, I'm reducing waste, supporting sustainable brands, and making more thoughtful choices. The less I consume, the more I realize what's really important, like my health, my relationships, and the simple things in life. So what have I learned from this journey? Well, consuming less has given me the space to focus on what really brings me happiness and fulfillment. It's been a game changer, both for my mental health and my finances. And it even gave me a sense of purpose. I'm no longer weighed down by the constant pressure to keep up with the newest trend or accumulate more stuff. Now, I'm not saying that you should get rid of everything you own, but I encourage you to take a look at what you have and what really adds value to your life. If it's something that brings you joy, that's amazing. But if it's just cluttering your space and your mind, it might be time to let it go. For me, slowing down, being intentional, and consuming less had brought me so much more clarity and peace into my life. thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope that you found it helpful. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care for now, my friends.